Alright guys, for those of you that want to play along at home, I want to give you guys some homework, or shall I say some homework ideas for you to aid in getting your muscle ups. So a couple of things. I've broken things down into vertical pull, horizontal pull, vertical push, horizontal push. Now, there's a lot more of those movements. These are just a couple, and these are mainly ones that are going to focus on muscle ups. So how you can do this is I recommend extra, auxiliary work. So you have your regular programming that you do on a regular basis, and then maybe you can throw this in, add this in. Choosing movements, so how to choose movements, how to put it together into like a little mini auxiliary workout. One, I would say take one pull and one push. All right, so for instance, if I want to go with an every minute on the minute, I would take maybe one movement. So depending on what your programming is or what your workout is that day, so if you have a lot of pull-ups or a lot of pulling, then maybe you want to go with some pushing. All right, so here I'll take, say, ring dips. So I'll put that in EMOM, quality reps per round. So how many reps should I do? That depends on you. If you know that you can knock out a solid 3 reps for every minute on the minute from 5 to 10 rounds, then that would be it. So you don't want to go to fatigue, you don't want to hit failure, you want good quality, full range of motion reps every time. Then as you start to progress and you get stronger with that movement, then maybe you bump up either the time, so maybe going from 5 minutes to maybe now you're doing 8 minutes. Or you bump up or increase your reps. So if you were doing 3 minutes, maybe now you add a rep and go 4 reps, and then slowly progress from there. So that's your EMOM. You can also do work to rest set. So nothing, so for these movements and the auxiliary work, should never be done for time, shouldn't be done for speed. It's all about quality of movement. So work to rest set. So say I have a workout, 3 rounds, kind of wrote an example up here. Always kind of push-pull. So you don't want to choose from vertical and horizontal. Might be too pulling, might tax the system there. So maybe always go with some type of push, some type of pull. So here I have 3 rounds. I'm going to go 5 strict pull-ups. I'm going to rest 1 minute, and then I'm going to go 5 ring dips, rest 1 minute, and just cycle through that for 3 rounds. Again, quality of movement every rep, doesn't have to be unbroken. So thinking about your 5 strict pull-ups being perfect pull-ups, your 5 ring dips being perfect ring dips. Another thing that I like to do, even just based on time, you can do this as an AMRAP. So something where it's just like 5 minutes of clock work, and you're working negative of a movement. So negatives is a great way to establish and start to build strength in movements, but also to build control and body awareness. So taking a pull-up and now adding either a tempo or making it negative. So you do a pull-up and then maybe you lower yourself for a count of 5, or you do 2 counts to chin above the bar, 2 counts down. Always, again, focusing on quality of movement. So once you start to not be able to get to fatigue and you can't complete a full rep chin above bar, then maybe you scale it down or you stop and you're done there. So this is just kind of an idea of how you guys can start to put together little workouts, auxiliary workouts to help increase or get better at muscle ups.